Hi guys! Today I want to teach you a different way creating a request body. Today we will be serializing POJOs. POJO stands for plain old Java object. Let's open our base test class where we have this createBooking method. As you see here, we are using JSON object class to create a request body. Today, let's create our own Java object and use it as a body. But before we start, we need to add new dependency to our POM.xml file that will help us serialize and deserialize POJOs. We will use Jackson data bind, but there are other Java JSON APIs that we can use, JSON for example. Also, make sure you open the link for Jackson data bind, not Jackson core dependency. We need Jackson data bind. So let's select the latest version and copy our Maven dependency. And let's add it to our POM.xml file. Ctrl-Shift-F to format and save. And make sure the project is building, or if it's not, right click, select Maven and select Update Project. Now let's create new class that will represent our request body. So here under source main Java com Heroku app RESTful Booker package, select new and class. And since our JSON body is basically the booking, let's call it booking and finish. Let's open the createBooking endpoint to copy this JSON body to have it as an example of what we need to send. And let's paste it here as a comment, just so we do not miss anything when we create this booking class. Let's create a variable for each field and make sure that each variable name should be exactly the same as our field name. So, for example, first one, string first name. Instead of typing, let's just copy and paste so it's for sure exactly the same. And let's do it for all other fields. And as you see, Jim is a string, so we will use string. Same for last name, string last name, copy paste. But total price is an integer, so int total price, and so on. Deposit paid is the boolean. Let's keep booking dates for now. Let's add string additional needs, like so. Booking dates, it's not a string, it's not an integer or boolean, it is separate JSON object. So we will have to create separate class that will represent booking dates JSON. As you see, this is also JSON, so JSON inside of JSON. That's why we will have another class for booking dates. So let's copy this booking dates name and let's create new class. So right click, new class, booking dates, but in this case booking will be uppercase because in Java we should name classes with the uppercase letter. And the same here, so we have check-in and check-out, only two variables, so let's paste them here. So string check-in and string check-out, like so. And also let's make all our fields private. So private string check-in, private string checkout, and the same here. So all of these will be private. And now let's add the booking dates. So private, but it's not gonna be string, it's not gonna be integer, it's gonna be booking dates object. So private booking dates and the name of the variable booking dates lowercase, exactly the same as we have it in our JSON. And now we can delete this comment. So we created variables for each of those fields in our JSON body in the booking. Next step. In order to create an instance of this class, we need to add class constructor. And we can do it like this. So right click, if you are using Eclipse, right click inside of the class and here go to source. Here select generate constructor using fields. And then select all of those fields here. So all our fields should be selected. And here we have an option to where we want to add it. This constructor, as you see right now, it says after first name. So it will basically add this constructor after first name. I do not want to do that. I will select last member. So the constructor will be the last member of this class after additional needs. So generate an extra comment. So now we have this constructor. We do not have any other classes that are booking extends. So let's remove this super like so. And let's do the same for booking dates. So right click inside of the class, source, generate constructor using fields, select both of our fields and last member. Make sure it's public, generate. So our fields are private, but constructor should be public. And remove this super and save. And make sure this one is public too. Okay. Next step, we need to add setters and getters for each of our fields. To do so, again, right click inside of our class, select source, generate getters and setters. And again, select all of those fields. I will again check last member. So getters and setter will be at the end of our class. Generate, and as you see, we have get first name and set first name, get last name, set last name, and so on for each of our fields. And let's do the same here. Also, if you do not want help of the Eclipse or IntelliJ, I do not remember what is exact command to do so in the IntelliJ, but I'm sure there is a way to generate constructor and getters and setters in the IntelliJ the same way as in Eclipse. If you do not want to do source, generate getters and setter, you can just create all those getters and setters and constructors manually. You do not have to use this feature of the Eclipse, or if for some reason it doesn't work for you, you can just go and create your public string getCheckin method manually. But Eclipse provides us this nice functionality to do it automatically. And one more thing we need to do, let's generate two string methods. So same here, right click, source, generate two string here. And I will select all of the fields to be in the toString method. I do not want to do it last. I will put it after constructor, after booking dates. For our booking dates, generate. So here's our toString method created. And same here for the booking class, right click, source, generate toString, all fields selected, and I will select, put it after booking after our constructor. Generate. And that's it. We can save. And now we can use our Podges, plain old Java object. So let's go to create booking test and let's create copy of this test. So I will select everything and paste it here. I need to rename, so create booking with Podge test. And so we have our functionality of creating booking extracted to this create booking method. So I will go and copy it from here and replace this line with all the code. So we will be creating the whole booking inside of this method. We will not be extracting it anywhere. And also I want to disable this test class. So when we run this, disable this test method. So when we run this test class, only new test method will be executed. So now instead of JSON object, we will be using our booking and booking dates to create our body. So let's remove this and let's add new comment. Create body using Podges. So let's create booking. Let's call it booking or body. I will call it booking equals new booking. And if I push Ctrl space, I can just select this constructor from the suggestions and it will give me all the variables that it actually expects. So let's create, so first name Olga as my wife's name, last name Shishkin, same as my, total price, let's do 200, deposit paid, false, booking date, let's skip, and additional needs, as before, baby crib, and semicolon at the end. Now, for the booking dates, we need to create separate Podge, and we will need to use it here. So let's create booking dates and call it booking dates equals new. Let's use the constructor, so new, and Eclipse already auto suggests me new booking dates. So all we have to put here is check-in and check-out. Let's actually copy check-in and check-out from here. So check-in March 25th, check-out March 27th. Save. So what we have? We created new instance of booking dates class and we assigned these values to the dates. Then we created new instance of booking class with first name Olga, last name Shishkin, 200 as the price, false as the deposit paid. We also gave our booking dates variable to our booking variable, and then baby crib as additional needs. And now we can use this booking as the body. So here for the body, instead of our old body to string, all we have to do is just put booking. And rest assured, we'll automatically convert the variable of our instance of our booking class into JSON body that it needs to send to this endpoint. So now let's actually change few of the verifications. So first name was Olga, then we change the price, so 200 for the price. Deposit paid was false, yep, we have false here. Baby crib, so all verifications are correct. So let's test it. Let's right click and run this test class. Right click, run as, test and test. And test worked, test passed. We created our booking number 19 with first name Olga, price 200. So everything worked just fine. So now you know how to do serialization with JSON request, how to use plain old Java objects instead of JSON object library to create our JSON request body.